Well, it is the beach season, and who better to help us through it and make us look good in our bikinis than our Beat brand ambassador and also former Miss South Africa from 2012, Melinda Bam. Welcome to the show.
Thanks, Alana. Thanks for having me.
Now, listen, you've been in bikinis and also swimsuits for most of the time and your life. I have to ask you, do you have any secrets for us in our swimsuits for the summer?
I've got plenty of beauty secrets. I think being in some of the most itty-bitty bikinis that I've ever seen in my life, the key in having the self-confidence and the confidence to really go walk on a ramp where people literally zoom in on every piece of your body is to really be well groomed and to have smooth and radiant skin. If I go to a beach and if I go to a show or have a fashion shoot, there is nothing more mortifying than someone zooming in on your legs and seeing something that they don't want to. So the key for me to really have confidence in the shoot is to make sure that I'm well groomed, that my legs are beat smooth, and I have my wax strips in my bag, my cream in my bag, so I never ever have an embarrassing moment to that. So it's just having smooth, radiant skin that's soft to the touch, no hairs.
Well, Melinda, now that we feel a little bit more confident stepping out on the beach, we want to see some swimwear styles and trends that we can try out on the beach. So our models, take it away.
Oh, that is beautiful. I love
really
the kind of tribal feel this has with the clashing prints. You've got the monochrome prints on the shoes and then a touch of a bright color stripe on the bikini itself. But it's a beautiful style bikini. I love a boob tube style. It looks so effortless, and I must say, being a woman should sometimes be effortless. So sometimes you have to take the 2 seconds to get all of this done so you can look as perfect as she does in the bathing suit. And I think it's almost got a tribal feel to it still. If you look at some of the monochrome prints that they have and mixing it with a couple of stripes and some clashing colors and bright colors, it makes you look like that earthly goddess. I love that
earthly
look.
goddess is what we're going for
Yes.
sure. But we're looking at some more trends this time around. Oh, I
love the
this,
tassels.
So tassels are in this season.
Right on trend, and also the bustier bikini, which is really nice to go from a beach look to a cocktail evening with a nice dress or a high-waisted long skirt.
Because it's like a midriff which you can team up with a
Yes.
skirt. Let's say it's a beach party or like you're going to the beach but you don't necessarily want to
Yes.
swim, you just want to
You
look
jazz
good.
it up with a couple of accessories when you have to change it to a night look. That's a really good look. I love that.
It's so
Fashion
easy
prints.
now to actually look beach ready. I mean, if you look at some of the trends, I mean, look at this one. This is the shorter shorts instead of the long traditional conservative one that we normally see our guys in.
And I know if you would have to ask this gentleman, he would have no idea that he's actually busy with color blocking. He just like have a big frown on his face, but it is so on trend with the shorter shorts, which kind of reminds me of it on a PT short, but it shows the legs, and that's always fantastic. You want to see that.
Yeah, because there's a lot of whites in it and also the striking orange, and like you said, color blocking for sure. Really
perfect.
good, especially if you're a little bit more daring as a guy. And
If you've got nice legs, you might as well just show them off.
Yeah, why not? Well, there's a few trends that we're looking at, and of course Melinda Bam is giving us the lowdown on how to be bikini ready and also ready for the summer with smoother legs, definitely. And here's one of our ladies wearing...
See, now that's the itty bitty bikini I was talking about.
snake prints on the
Snake
beach.
prints, very daring. I love the look because it's almost like a nudish tone. So you're going to look from afar like a golden goddess, and I love it with the golden jewelry, intricate detail on the back as well. A beautiful bright clutch. It's right on trend, and I think it's a new spin on having like an animal print as opposed to a leopard print. Snake is more sexy.
And it's also nice if you don't want to wear a lot of color on the beach.
Yes.
You go for a snake print. Well,
It's beautiful.
that does look really, really good. Well, I'm getting a lot of tips and ideas here. Huh? Are there any more trends? Let's see. Who's next? Well, look at that.
See, now that I love. It's got a clashing print. I think that's really one of the biggest trends this summer that I've seen on the runways everywhere is the clashing print. You see a teapot and a dot and a paisley print and everything in one swimsuit.
It almost looks textured, like you could touch it
beautiful.
and it feels different as well. It's really, really stunning.
I think it's more of an effortless look because back in the day people used to be very matchy-matchy. Now that it's actually allowed for you to clash some of your styles, it looks more effortless because you can literally throw on 2 different things or not even have to think about it too much and be right on trend.
And I love the fact that there's some styles that's still conservative because, I mean,
Yes.
it's not as tiny as we would imagine. I mean, look at this, the longer conservative look for guys. I mean,
Yes.
this is what I remember as a classic for guys.
Tropical
Yeah.
board shorts is perfect for summer.
But look, it's really, really good. I wonder if you turn around. Can we see the rest? Here we go. Pockets on the sides. I think it's really practical.
I think
for a
that's
guy,
really
for
good for a
sure.
guy. definitely a good
Thank
look.
you very much. Our model's looking great, and you're also giving us some tips, Melinda. This is really, really key. Anything else you want to tell us about being on the beach, other than the fact that we want to probably eat healthier, look good and glow? What else can you give us in terms of beauty secrets?
I think it sounds like a very big cliche sometimes when people say you have to take good care of your skin and you have to put sunblock on and all of that things. But I mean, when I look at my mom is 47 and she looks like my sister. And
Wow.
she has hammered since I was a little girl that we have to put on sunscreen and we have to put on a fair amount of. And I think there are various ways that you can achieve a good and a golden tan without necessarily having to ruin your skin in the sun. So putting on a good sunscreen, sometimes a self-tinted tinted moisturizer or a self-tan even, I think there's easier ways to have a golden glow but still take care of your health and your skin and feeding yourself from the inside out.
Well, thanks, Melinda, for joining us on the show. Well, now you heard it. You don't just have to look good on the beach. You can also be silky smooth.
Feel the confidence and beauty that comes with Veet Smooth Skin. 9 out of 10 women have smooth, radiant skin after using Veet. Veet, what beauty feels like.